Welcome to Math Mantra. In today's class, we are going to learn about basic geometrical ideas, exercise 4.1 of class 6. So here in 4.1 exercise, we have to observe the figure and then we have to answer for the given questions. So in geometry, always analyzing a figure, it plays an important role. Let's see the figure first. See here, there's a line. On this line, we have several points D, E, O, B. And here, from this O point, one ray is moving towards upwards. And here, OC is another ray. And these also rays we can consider. And what do you mean by line segment? If you would have watched my previous video, you would have known what is a line segment, ray, and points. See here, DE is a line segment. DE is the shortest distance which is joining two endpoints, and EO also a line segment. First, let us see what's the requirement. 5 points. 5 points. What are the 5 points we can see? D, point E, point O, B, C. So these are the points. Okay. A line. Yes, see, DB is a line. Line which means that in both the sides endlessly it will travel. 4 rays. 4 rays means it will start at one point and it will travel endlessly in another point. See here, another side, it will travel endlessly and it will start from one end point. No, OB is a ray, OD is a ray, OE is a ray, and OC is a ray. Okay, and in geometry, in several ways we can name. Okay, 5 line segments. 5 line segments. D, E is a line segment. E, O is a line segment. O, B is a line segment. O, C is a line segment. Okay, see, that is what we have written. So in geometry, with one figure, we can name so many things. Okay, next we are going to see second question. Name the line given in all possible 12 ways, choosing only 2 letters at a time from the figure given. Okay, so we have to choose only 2 letters. You can't say ABCD is a line. Okay, we have to choose only 2 letters, and in 12 possible ways we have to name it. I will teach you one technique in order to name it. First, you take point A. Okay, so you just name like this: AB line, AC line, AD line. Okay, then go to point B. First you come back first, BA line, then forward, BC line, BD line. Then come to point C, come back, CA line, CB line, CD line. And then finally with D, DA line, DB line, DC line. Okay, so that is what we have named here, and it is must we have to write the line symbol whenever we are writing. Okay, see, AB, AC, AD line, BA line, BC line, BD line, CA line, CB line, CD line, DA line, DB line, DC line. Okay, so next, use the figure to name. Okay, so before going to see the questions, first analyze the question, analyze the figure. A line is given, one more line. So here we have 3 lines. So here when we see A, B, D, and here C, B, O, and here OK. Fine. So these are two intersecting lines. So this line also intersecting with this line. Okay. So now line containing point E. Which line is containing point E? Point E is here. So which line is containing? AE line. Okay. So answer is AE line. Line passing through A. So obviously here A is here. So line passing through A is AE line, or you can say AB line or AD line also, not a problem. Next, line on which, so answer is A line. So next, line on which O lies. Where is O? Here. So on which line it is lying? You can say CO line or OC line. Okay, it is OC. Two pairs of intersecting lines. Intersecting means the lines which will intersect at your point, which will meet at your point. Yes or not? So two distinct lines which will meet at your point are known as intersecting lines. No, so this AE and CO, they are intersecting at B, AE and EF. So intersecting at E. So OC and AE, AE and EF. Okay. So next we'll see next question. How many lines can pass through one given point? If you have one point, no, something like this. So this point is passing through it, this point also. So many lines endlessly you can draw. So that is what here we have to understand. So countless lines can pass through a given point. Two given points. So only one line can pass through two given points. If you have only 2 points x and y, only one line can pass through it. Okay. Then draw a rough figure and label suitably with each of the following case. See here. Point P lies on AB segment. First, what we have to do? AB line segment we have to draw, and we have to take one more point on AB line segment and we have to name it as P. That is how we have to analyze. So first what they say, that one you just draw. Later what they are asking, the requirement we need to do. XY line intersects at M. So XY is a line, PQ is another line. So intersecting at a point M. Okay, first you have to draw XY line, then PQ line. So the intersecting point you have to write it as M. Next, line L contains E and F but not D. See first what we have to do, line L we have to draw. So always remember the line will be denoted with single letter, the two small letters L, M, N like that, and the points will be denoted by the capital letters. Here if you see E and F are lying on the line L and D is lying outside. Then OP and OQ, OP line and OQ line meet at O. So here this OP and OQ meeting at O. So which means that O must be common to P as well as Q. Okay, they both will meet here. Okay, so this is how you have to analyze and draw. Okay. Next we see, consider the following figure of line MN. See whether following statements are true or false in context of the given figure. So here they have given us a figure like it is a line with points Q, M, O and P. Okay, so let's see the questions and answer whether they are true or false. Q, M, O and P are points on the line MN. Okay, so Mn is a line, so both the sides endlessly it will travel. Obviously, all the points will stay on it because it is traveling. So if it start at M also, it will pass, no? So on that line only Q we have. So obviously all these points are lying on this line. So it is true. M, O, and R points on line segment Mn. So Mn is the line segment from here to here. Yes, M, O, and R lying on this line segment. Remember, line segment it will end here and here, whereas line it will be passing both the sides. So only I said though they said Mn line. So when Mn line it passes through like this both the sides, so Q and P obviously it will lie on that line, but whereas MON it will end here and here it ends. So we have to see MON are the points. Yes, if they ask Q is lying on MON line segment, no, it is not true. Then M and N are end points of line segment MN. Okay, so true. See, M and N are the endpoints of line segment MN. True. O and N are endpoints of line segment OP. See, OP is the line segment from here to here. So, is ON not the endpoints? No, because O and P are the endpoints. No, so we cannot say N is the endpoint, P is the endpoint. So, it is false. M is one of the endpoint of QO. Is it true? See Q O line segment. So Q is one endpoint, O is another endpoint. So is M is the endpoint? No, this is midpoint. No, so we say it is false. Next we have M is point on ray OP. So O from O it will start towards this side. It will pass endlessly. So is M is point? No, because it is starting from here. Ray means one end point, another side it will pass through. No, so in this end point, after this end point we have M. No, so obviously it is not lying on OP ray. Then ray OP is different from ray QP. See, ray OP means it will start from O, ray OP, and ray QP from here it will start. Obviously, it is different from this one. It is starting from here, and this QP is starting from here. So, obviously, it is different from OP is different from QP. True. Ray OP is same as ray OM. Ray OP is same as ray OM. Obviously false because this is traveling this side, this is traveling another side. So we can't say that both are same. So it is false. Ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. See here the question. OP is this side, OM is another side. These both are opposite to each other. They are mentioning not opposite. So we have to be very clear when we are answering. We have to see the question properly when we are answering. So OP is opposite to OM, but they are saying it is not opposite, which means that the statement is false. O is not an initial point of OP ray. See here, OP ray is there, no? So if they are not mentioning ray, when you see the symbol, you must be able to understand what is that. That is OP ray, since we have one endpoint, another side arrow mark. So OP ray means O is end point. They are saying that it is not an initial point. So it is false because this is initial point. Then N is initial point of NP and NM. Obviously, see, NP is a ray and M is a ray. So N is the initial point. Okay, because towards this side endlessly it will travel, towards this side endlessly it will travel, but both the rays are starting at point N. So N is end point of both the rays. Yes, it is true. Hope you understood this exercise. Please go through the exercise if you have any doubts. Please like my channel, like the video, share it, and subscribe my channel. Math Mantra by Tippanagari Radha. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.